Hi, my name is Alba Villalobos. I am a psychology student at UCAV. I want to start by saying that I am truly passionate about understanding how the brain works, how our mental processes shape our behavior. Right now, I am completing the scientific English course, and for this oral presentation, I chose two topics that I really enjoy during the semesters. The first one is the central nervous system from Unit 2. The second one is the peripheral nervous system from Unit 3. I chose these topics because they help me to understand from a biological perspective the foundations of the human behavior. They also include a scientific vocabulary, which is very important for psychology students. So let's move on the first topic. The central nervous system is made of the brain and the spinal cord. Its main function is to integrate sensory information and direct the body's behavior. The brain interprets these messages, makes decisions, and carries out complex mental processes such as thinking, remembering. A key concept in this unit is the neuron. Neurons transmit information, these messages, through an electrical and chemical signals. Some of them are part of the gray matter, which is involved in control cognitions. Others form the white matter, which is involved in a communication between different parts of the brain. On the other hand, the spinal cord, it sends it sends messages to and from the brain and also controls reflexes, which are automatic reactions that bypass the brain. Finally, what I find particularly interesting in this unit is how simple connections between neurons can produce very complex behavior. This shows how powerful and efficient the central nervous system is. Let's move on the second topic, the peripheral nervous systems. The PNS is the part of the nervous system that includes all the nerves outside the brain and the spinal cord. Its main job is to carry messages between the central nervous systems and the body in both directions. It has two main parts. For one hand, the sensory divisions, and for another hand, the motor divisions. The sensory divisions collects information from the sensory organs and sends it to the central nervous systems. It includes information like touch, pain, or temperature. On the other hand, the motor divisions sends instructions from the central nervous systems to the body, and it has two main parts, the somatic nervous systems and the automatic nervous systems. The first one controls the body's voluntary movement, like walking or speaking. In contrast, automatic nervous system controls the body's involuntary movement like heart rate, breathing, or digestion. Today, I want to focus in these automatic nervous systems. It has two main parts, parasympathetic division and sympathetic divisions. Sympathetic divisions is more active during stress. It increases heart rate and prepares for the actions, the classical fight response. In contrast, um, parasympathetic division is more active when the body is at rest. I want to say that what I find especially interesting in this unit is how psychological stress can activate the sympathetic division even when there's no real danger. Okay, thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.